What is up, my Kotlin friends? So today we're going to be going over an example where you can take an imperative solution and make it more functional. And so in this one, we actually have a few different items. So we have an enum, an object, and then we have our main runner, which is our main function. So an enum is defined just as a bunch of strings like this. Each one of these has an index. So we'll find that you can call it .ordinal and actually get the position of it. This is an exercise off of one of the Kotlin exercise websites called Exercism. So if you've never checked that out, it's a really good way to learn languages. I'll put a link in the description. The next thing we have is an object, and this is just a way to define like a class, if you will, without all the fanfare of defining all the inputs and constructor and everything. We have a function that gets the value. This is building out a resistor. So, matching the colors with exactly what the value of the resistor is. And here we have a normal imperative solution where we are setting a result, which is a string builder. We're looping over all the colors that are passed in because this var arg says that we can pass in multiple of those colors. We're looping over it and we're just appending to the string builder. And then we do, like we want to return an integer. And so we just do a toString and int. This works. This is, using a string builder, mutating that as we go. It works okay, but we can do better. So taking an imperative solution and converting it into a function, we want to look at the data that's passed in and start with that and think of this as like a data pipeline. So you're taking input and transforming it and then getting an output that you want. So I have this already for us. So I'll walk through this solution here. So you can see this is quite a bit different from what we just did. So instead of making a string builder, looping through it, we actually start with our colors and we only want to take the first two of them. So there's a constraint here where we don't care about all the colors. We only want the first two of them. And then we joined a string. And so we take the first two inputs, join them together. We have to define the separator. So like by default, that is going to be a comma, and we don't want that. Then you can pass it a lambda. And so you can call ordinal like we were doing, convert it to a string, and then get our final output, which is toInt. This all is converted into one single line, and you're not mutating state in between. Instead, you're taking the colors, which are the things passed in, and transforming it into one single list, or I should say one single string of that ordinal number, and then from there converting that into our final integer. A nice clean way to refactor into using functional types. If you like videos like this, hit the like and subscribe button and I'll do some more. Thanks.